Hey again, Maisies. Welcome back to part 2, the second edition of the video on side hustles. Now, in the first video, I sort of broke down a pathway into deciding or discovering what side hustle could work for you. Now, in this next video, I'm just going to give you about 10 or so side hustles that actually work, that people are actually doing, and people are actually making money from. So if you're interested, keep watching. Now, the first one that I have is completing online surveys. Now, I have done a couple of these before. I remember I used survey something. I will write it down somewhere here or here, depending. But yeah, complete online surveys. Now, online surveys don't pay that much and they require a bit of patience, and of course you need to have an internet connection and a little bit of time on your hands. I don't think any of these actually ever go past 5, 10, 15 minutes. They're not that long, but yes, there is a bit of a time investment that you do make into it. But other than that, that's all you're giving it. You're answering questions, whether truthfully or lying, or just clicking ABCD as you go along, depending on the type of question that there is, or the type of question they've given you. You're just answering a whole bunch of questions, and when you've completed the survey, you earn a little bit of money. Now, the second way to make money or to side hustle is to sell off stuff. Now, if you're like me and at some point in your life just bought things for the sake of buying them, buying a pair of shoes because they're cute but you really don't have anywhere to wear them, buying that dress, buying that bag, buying that ornament, buying that thing, you know, that thing, you're thinking about that thing right now, that's lying in the back of your cupboard, that's lying in the kitchen somewhere, that's on the floor somewhere, that's in a box somewhere, that you don't even know where exactly it is, but you bought it and actually never used it. You can sell off some of those things. Sell off a couple of old things that you don't, old but still buyable things. Don't be selling people trash, because then that will just give you bad street cred. And side hustle number 3, you'd think that was the first thing that I would say. YouTube. Start a YouTube channel, start blogging, vlogging, do what makes you happy, talk about things, start a YouTube channel. I know a lot of people that are starting YouTube as a side hustle, and although it requires a little bit of patience and it requires a little bit of effort and a little bit of an investment in the time and the resource area, nothing too wow, but still the investment part is there, and a little bit of patience also. It's doable. I was actually checking out some stats, and of the 23 million channels on YouTube, 3 million of them have 1,000 plus subscribers. Now, when you get to 1,000 subscribers and a certain number of hours, that's when you can start monetizing your videos on YouTube. That's a whole nother topic for another day that you can totally search on YouTube and you will find the information towards that. But when you reach a certain level on your channel, you can start to monetize your video, and it's a good way to make money on the side. Generally, when you're making YouTube videos, you're doing things that you enjoy. You could probably vlog a weekend, tell people about your day, show people a recipe. It's not that hard. It's not something that's way outside of the box. So yeah, do YouTube. Or you can also blog. I also read that there are a lot of bloggers that are making thousands and millions of dollars just by writing stuff. Now, I don't really understand the world of blogging, so I'm not going to say much about it, but you can read up on that. Same goes for vlogging. Now, vlogging, you definitely need a video platform like YouTube to then show your vlogs to people, and if people are interested in that, you get to a peak point, reach the point where you can start monetizing your video and you start getting that coin. Side hustle number 4, start expanding the knowledge that you have. If you're good in school, you can consider becoming a personal tutor. You can tutor O levels, A levels, grade 7s, English, math, whatever. You can just tutor any subject under the sun, as long as you're good at it and as long as you have the know-how. You can also impart knowledge and skills in the form of giving people music lessons, drama lessons, dance lessons. There's lots of things that you can teach people, and there are lots of things that people are eager to learn. For example, even if you're a fitness fanatic, if you really love fitness, you don't have to just do it for yourself. You can also make money by teaching fitness. I don't know what it is, but yeah, you can also make money doing that, you know, being a personal trainer. There we go. I think that was the word that I was looking for. You can also train other people. In the process, you yourself are remaining fit, staying in shape, doing what you love, but also earning a little bit of extra money. Number 5, be a transporter. And I know I don't mean the Jason Statham kind of transporter, but you can drive for companies like Windy, Toda, Via. I'm trying to think of the ones that we have here locally in Zim. We don't have Uber, but if you have Uber where you are, be an Uber driver. We also have a Munch platform. Now, Munch platform is like Uber Eats, where people order their food, and if you're somewhere in the mix, somewhere, somehow, you deliver their food to them and you earn a little bit of extra coin. It's a good way of making money if you have a car and you don't really have a 9 to 5 and you're not always that busy and you have free time, maybe during lunch break, tea break, end of the day, weekends. It's a good way for your car to earn its keep. Number 6 is pretty common and not so common at the same time, but you can rent out some space. Now, if you're going to college, for example, you could, if you're still living with your parents, you could negotiate with your parents to have someone rent out your room during the time that you'll be away, uni, college, wherever it is that you'll be. Not only do you get a little bit of money in your pocket, but at least you're guaranteed that there's somebody at home. I don't know, but rent out some room. If you have a spare room at your house, if you have a cottage that nobody's living in, if you have some space that is habitable for human beings, habitable, please, people, if you have some habitable space lying around at your house, wherever it is that you are, wherever it is that you may be, rent it out or Airbnb it out if you're not really a fan of having someone permanently in your space, because I know that can be a little, yeah, not everybody is good company. Now, number 7 is my personal favorite: personal shopping, middleman shopping, mystery shopping. Shop for other people. Not everybody, contrary to popular belief, not everybody has time to shop, and not everybody is good at shopping, whether it be it for clothes, food, shoes, whatever it is people want to buy. Not everybody is good at it, and not everybody has enough time for it. So why not become a middleman? Why not become a mystery shopper? Why not become a personal shopper? You can advertise your services in your community, buy groceries for the elderly and talk to their children to pay you for it, you know. At least grandma and grandpa don't have to take the long dreaded trip to the store and all that stuff. Shop for people in your community, buy groceries for them, be the bread guy, be the milk guy, be the eggs guy, you know, deliver essentials. When people become reliant, you know, humans are creatures of habit. So when they become reliant and dependent on you to bring their bread in the morning, their milk in the morning, their eggs in the morning, trust, you will not be able to get them off your back, and you will be, that coin will be raining in. Also, when it comes to clothes, you know, some people don't always have time to go shopping. Some people don't even know how to shop. Now, I pride myself in being someone who is pretty good at shopping. I mean, I could clear a large mall in a day, no joke. So be that person for other people, you know. Find out what it is they like, find out what it is they want to buy, get their sizes, all their information, and go out shopping for them. And just like that, we've moved from a personal favorite to a not so favorite. Side hustle number 8. I would advise that you pet sit, house sit, or babysit. Now, if you have a couple in the community that has a baby but has to go to work and don't have a nanny, can't afford a nanny, yada yada, whatever the story is, if you're good with children, and I repeat, if you are good with children, if children love you, if you love children, if you have a good heart, if you're caring and kind and loving, do not do this solely for the money. Yes, money is good to receive in the end, but honestly, if money is your 60% motivator and the kids are the 40%, don't do it. Don't do it. That's how you find yourself in situations where you abuse children. But again, that's not a story for another day. But if you do love children genuinely and it comes from the bottom of your heart, again, this is something that you can do, where you exercise something that you love, something that you're good at. If you're nurturing, if you're kind, if you're understanding, if you're patient. I have like 4 little kids, guys, so I'm very touchy when it comes to kids. I'm touchy-feely when it comes to kids. So again, if you're good with children, if you have a nurturing spirit, then you can babysit. And plus side, of course, would be that you get to spend time with kids and you get paid to do that. You can babysit in your neighborhood. I wouldn't advise you to go too far out. It's good to stay within an area or community that you are well versed with, people that you know, people that know you. And it's also good to have other skills along the babysitting track, but again, that's another story for another. Okay, I don't know what's here, but this is like literally where I'm loading all the junk and all the excess information. You can babysit, you can house sit. People go away for vacation. Some people have vacation homes. Some people are only in your country or only in that area for specific amount of time. Some people have a lot of houses, so they hop from house to house. You can house sit for them when they are not normally at their home. If it's their summer home and they're not there in the winter, you can house sit for them and you make money. They're guaranteed some security, you're guaranteed a roof over your head and some money. But please do be careful and kind with people's property. Lastly, on the sitting aspect, you can pet sit. Now, some people like to travel or have to go somewhere or maybe go to hospital. Some situations just don't require people, or don't allow rather, people to travel with their pets. If you love animals, again, same goes with the kids. If you love animals, if you're patient, yada yada, you know the drill, then you can offer to pet sit for them, and I guarantee you, you will make some coin from that. Now, this is my last point number 9. And it's not necessarily a side hustle, it's more of a tip, but it's something that really stuck out when I thought about it. Reduce your expenses. If you want to side hustle, if you want to save money, reduce your expenses. Write down all the things that you spend your money on. List them: important, and not important. Okay, and then start cutting down the things that you think, okay, these are super not important. I could live without this. I could live without buying a pair of shoes every month. I'm not talking about myself. I don't know who I'm talking to here, but you know, if you could live without buying a pair of shoes every month, if you could live without buying that hot new thing every month, especially if you're on a path of saving money, then do so. Save, 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 save. Monitor your expenses, monitor your income. Save as much as you can, and yeah, you'll be surprised how much excess you will actually have. So guys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this second part. The part 2 of the movie came and it's here. I hope you enjoyed it. No, but like seriously though, I hope you enjoyed the second part of the video on 8 things that you could do as a side hustle in Zim, anywhere in the world, that would guarantee you a flow of income. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, especially if you watched it all the way to the end. There should be a little guy down in this corner, or this corner, I'm not sure, some corner, little white box with more in it. Yes, that is for you to click on to subscribe. Please guys, do subscribe to my channel. Remember, I did talk about YouTube being a side hustle. There are certain parameters that we have to reach, and I would like you guys to help me reach those. But anyways, I did hope you enjoyed this video. Yes, for the last time, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and haven't watched part 1, I do advise that you go watch part 1. Go watch some of the other videos that I have uploaded on my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Stay safe and stay sane. Bye.